How's it going out there, guys? My name is Jesus Quesadilla, and I am welcoming you back to Let's Play Fable: The Lost Chapters. Last time we checked the game out, we got some pretty intense action. We fought the Kraken! And we also freed ourselves and our mother from Bargate Prison, and we were rewarded with tons of experience. Off-screen, I went ahead and spent a bunch of it, so my guy, he's pretty much maxed out in a lot of areas. Especially in terms of strength, I've actually spent a lot of points, and I think he's almost maxed out in all of the melee combat type of stats. So yeah, we pretty much got a rock-solid hero going for us right now. But we're here today in Barrow Fields because we're going to make our way back into Darkwood, and you may be asking why we're doing that. That's because we need to take a Cullis Gate, a specific one that is located in Darkwood, and by using that we can get to, I believe it's the Hook Coast, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we'll find out in a second anyway, but we're going to go there for a lead on a magical key that we need to prevent Jack of Blades from getting. He's trying to get this key so that he can gain access to a fabled sword that he can only access if he has the blood of my hero's family, and apparently he has our sister captured. So we're going to stop him and save the day because that is what we do. And I'm actually really noticing now my hero is really old. That's one of the things in this game. Your character ages as you progress through the game, and I think his age is actually determined by the amount of experience that you spend, and it kind of annoys me. In one way, it's cool that they included a feature like that your character kind of evolves and changes with the skills he learns, but I'm not a big fan of having a hero that looks as old as Gandalf, I mean, really. Although there is actually a way, I believe, to reverse the aging process if you really want to. Well, if you're playing in the PC, you can actually just edit the game files, and there's a parameter that you can change in one of the text files for the game that prevents you from aging in the first place. Or, alternatively, you could set it to be at whatever age you want it to be. But if you're not playing on the PC, if you're playing on the Xbox or on the 360 like me, then you can go to the Temple of Avo and donate money there. And if you donate a certain amount, I think it starts to, like, take back years off of your life, which is pretty cool. From what I know, it actually takes a lot of money, though. You have to spend a lot of gold to get this to work. And so I don't really plan on doing it myself. I don't care that much. It's just kind of a minor annoyance that your character ages so rapidly. And by the end of the game, no matter what you do, he pretty much ends up looking like an old man. I mean, I'd say I look closer to the age of my mother than the age of my sister. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and rush ahead here to the Cullis Gate, and to activate it, I think we actually have to do some battle with the undead. So let's go ahead and wait for... Yep, there they are, popping up right on cue. So you got a little bar there, and these guys are just going to keep on spawning infinitely until you kill enough of them to fill up that bar. Some of the other upgrades I made to my character using all the experience that I earned while we were in Bargate and after we freed our mother... I think that I upgraded the Inflame spell so that now that does more damage and has a wider spread. I also upgraded my physical shield to make that more effective, as well as, I'm trying to remember what else I upgraded. A lot of my, my health and my toughness and my physique, those all got upgrades. And I mean, look at my guy. He looks ridiculous. If you compared how he looks now to how he looked at the start of the game, it's quite a transformation. They must have, like, a Bowflex at the guild or something. My guy is absolutely cut. But alright, we almost got our bar filled up here. I'm not sure if killing the bigger skeletons actually rewards you with more than killing the smaller skeletons. But, you know, it's almost filled up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is pretty easy. And, also, we're actually getting close to approaching the end of the normal game. If we didn't have the Lost Chapters content, this is actually almost right at the end of the game. There are really only 2 other major boss battles that we have to do before this game is over, but because we have the Lost Chapters content, there's maybe another hour or an hour and a half worth of gameplay after that's finished. But you know, either way, it's pretty exciting. I'd say we have maybe another 5 episodes or so until we're finally done. And that's exciting for me, because as much as I love Fable, I'm kind of excited to get onto a new game once this is all wrapped up. And I've already picked out what I'm going to Let's Play once Fable is done. But I won't be spoiling that now. I'll probably just keep it a secret until the day I post the first episode of the new LP. But I'm really excited for it because I've already picked it out, and I think it's going to be a really great game that hopefully you guys will be excited for. It's a game I've been looking forward to LPing ever since I started this channel, and it's a pretty big name game, so hopefully you guys will be really interested in it one way or the other. but looks like the Cullis Gate's all good to go, so we can zap on over to, let's see, I think it's the Hook Coast. I'm about to be proven wrong, I think. Also, I noticed that my game is lagging an awful lot. I wonder if my Xbox is okay. I noticed some frame rate slowing, and these load times are a lot longer than they really ought to be. Taking out a weapon. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah.
You need to find the ruined abbey now.
Alright, so we're here. I think this is the Hook Coast, and now that we've actually unlocked that Cullis Gate, we can use any Cullis Gate now, or we can use our warp to come back here anytime we want. It's just that the first time we have to use the one in Darkwood as part of the main story. But let's go ahead and make our way over to the golden marker there. I really, really love Hook Coast in this game, because I kind of like icy areas in video games, especially like icy towns and stuff like that. I think part of that has to do with the fact that living in Hawaii, I never really got to see a whole lot of snow. There's a couple places on the island, up on top of one of the mountains, where you can see a lot of snow during the winter, but otherwise you don't get too much of it. Well, you don't really get any of it at all. So the only time I've really ever gone to see snow aside from that is like on TV and when I play video games, and so I've always had an affinity for places in video games. They're kind of snowy and wintry like this.
That magical barrier wasn't there before.
Well, damn, I wonder who put that there.
Found in the guild. Meet me in Maze's quarters. I found a book that may help.
Okay, sounds good. So let's go ahead and zap ourselves on back. I think we can probably just port on back. And so obviously Jack of Blades put that barrier up to prevent us from getting the key before he does. Let's see if Maze has any info for us, though. You know, I notice now, every time I play the game, I kind of end up playing a melee character. I kind of want to go through, I mean, not make another LP, but maybe just in my own free time, go through and play like a magic user character, or one that's more based on that, because even though I do utilize a lot of magic, I wouldn't really consider my character to be a primary magic user. He's mostly focused on melee combat. Whoa. What the hell's going on there? Crap. Okay, what just happened to our mom? Shit, okay, well, I mean, it's obvious. Somebody clearly abducted her, and we just heard it all over our guild seal, which is basically a cell phone. Crap.
The book! Don't forget the book!
What the hell? I thought you were like a great warrior or something like that. How come you're so easy to abduct? Alright, well, which book? This dude has a lot of books in here. And where the hell is Maze anyway? Alright, I guess this one? This ancient volume describes the forgotten rituals and magic of Hook Coast, including ways of erecting and disabling force fields. It's written in an arcane language, da-da-da. Okay, so let's take that to somebody who can actually use it, because obviously we can't read it. And, okay, really, game, you have to save right now?
I have a quest card from your mother. Quickly.
Okay, I'll be right there, Guildmaster. So, he can definitely read the book for us, so let's go ahead and give it to him. And then, that way, when we go back to Hook Coast and stand in front of the barrier, the Guildmaster will just read the incantation or whatever and take down the force field for us. So, here you go, old man. Make yourself useful.
This is terrible. Jack has captured your
Wow, I love how
again.
puny he looks
I spoke
compared to
her
me.
briefly today. She told me about the sword and the existence of a key to unlock it. Jack can never be allowed to succeed. You must stop him getting the key from Hook Coast.
I'm
There's
on
a
it.
quest card for you, but if you choose to take it, you will forsake your other tasks. This is too important.
Alrighty. So this is basically the point of no return for the
Good.
game.
Now quickly, give me the Thaumaturgica.
The
When you approach the barrier
Thaumaturgica.
to Hook Coast Abbey, I shall contact you on your guild seal. If I read from the correct passage, it should disable the barrier. Now go.
Okay, yeah, so at this point in the normal Fable, like if you don't have the Lost Chapters version, this is basically the point of no return, where if you take on this quest, you won't be able to stop doing anything until you've defeated Jack.
To the right place.
Alright, let's go ahead and stock up on items real quick before we get into that, though. Because once we start this sequence, I'm basically going to have to play all the way through until I kill Jack, at the least. And after that, we can take a break once we get into the Lost Chapters content. But we're going to have a good solid 30 minutes or so where we can't really stop the quest or do anything else. Alright, I think I'm prepared. I got tons of potions. I am ready to take this bastard on. Let's go ahead and teleport back over to the Hook Coast. Okay, there it is. And let's prepare to do this. I'm gonna stop Jack right before he gets that key. Oh, and save our mother too, I guess. That would be a nice bonus on top of everything. All the fame and fortune I'm sure we'll receive for finally defeating Jack of Blades. I can't believe that people didn't realize he was a bad guy before. I mean, he just looks so damn menacing. Why would anyone believe that he's a good guy? I wasn't in doubt for even a moment. The second I saw the guy, I knew he was going to be the main villain.
We've got to get out of here! It's after us!
Oh god, what the hell is that? Looks like the Grim Reaper.
No! We're all gonna die!
You'll be fine. It's just here to claim your eternal soul. Alright, so we got a new enemy here. Okay, yep, we're ready to do this. So this new type of enemy actually has a weird way of attacking you. It is able to steal your life force regardless of its distance from you, so it can kind of just drain your energy no matter what, even if you have the physical shield up. Which sounds like it'd be kind of annoying, but they're actually really easy to deal with. They don't have a lot of health, and they are really, really easy to kill. If there's a big group of them, they can be kind of annoying because they start draining your health together, and that can get kind of bothersome, but if you're quick to dispense of them, like, see, we kill those guys really quickly, and I don't think they can even block your attacks. If they can, they're certainly not doing it now. So yeah, these guys are pretty much pushovers. They make them out to be a lot scarier than they really are. But alright. You ready, Guildmaster? Ready to help me out here? Alright, so he's going to read the incantation, and we're just going to wait for him to finish that up. Come on, man, speed it up. We need to get in there. Alright, we're good to go. Let's grab that key and get out of here. What, Maze? What are you doing here? What the fuck? Want to explain this?
You're alive. Yes, I was worried when you disappeared.
Uh-huh.
Your sister. I know. I had to tie her up. Jack is controlling her somehow.
Really?
That's why I'm here. I'm trying to stop him.
Okay, let's take this guy down together then.
He's the one working for Jack.
What? Well, I don't know who to believe now.
She's trying to confuse you.
There is really no time for this, old wizard.
Well, damn, I really should have seen that coming.
Finish the ritual, Maze. I'd like my key now.
You traitor! I'll
It's
never
almost
forgive you,
over.
Maze.
And it will be easier with the boy here.
Oh my god, so he's like extracting our
You
souls to get the
escaped my
key
little
now.
cage. I'm surprised it took you so long. I trust you didn't lose too much of that precious blood of yours getting out.
Yeah, you laugh it up now, but just wait.
The septimal key.
Crap.
You've hidden from me far too long.
Well, that's not good.
Take
We're
our
kind of
2
boned.
blood bags to the chamber. I shall be there soon.
Dang it, Maze.
Surprised? You shouldn't.
Wow, that's a really suggestive
an
beam of
idiot
light
would have
coming out of my
managed
guy's
that.
crotch right now. Whoa, you go, sis.
You can't win, boy. The world belongs to Jack now.